Hey everybody, JD here, and I am coming to you from this is so dorky, inside my boat, which just happens to be on the trailer, hitched to my truck in my driveway. I mean, I couldn't go fishing today, so I just felt like being in the boat. Just felt like being in the boat. What can I say? So anyway, I've been getting a lot of messages from you all about wanting to see some more underwater video. So good news, I have delivered. We've got about 10 minutes of footage here that's just pure bite cam madness. It's kind of a greatest hits compilation with bites from king salmon, silver salmon, northern pike, striped bass, rainbow trout, dolly varden, mackinaw, maybe something else in there. And be sure to tune in at the end because I am going to show you a little bit about the cameras I've been using because a lot of people have been asking about that. So check this out, watch the bite cam, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, a little bit about the cameras I've been using. First off, I started years ago with a GoPro Hero, like a Hero 1 or Hero 0.75 or whatever it was. I had a big housing that I made out of PVC pipe and stuff I found at Home Depot, and it was clunky. It worked as a downrigger, but other than that, it wasn't very handy. Then I went with the Okuma Waterwolf camera for a couple years, and that worked fine, but it didn't have as much resolution as some of these newer ones. And I eventually just wore those things out. They got beat up by catching so many fish. So then I graduated to the GoFish Cam, which worked great. And I had that for years and years. And a lot of the footage probably you saw on this video was shot on that. And then I ended up losing that a year or so ago. Had it on a downrigger, and it got snagged in a rock and I lost it. So I lost one of the water wolves to a lingcod years ago. Then I lost the GoFish Cam to a rock, and so now I've moved on to trying another camera just because I had to buy a new one. So let's try the latest model, and went with the Spydro Cam here, and I've had this thing for about a year. You see that? There we go. And it's similar in size and shape to the previous two, the Water Wolf and the GoFish. Small enough to cast, a little clunky to cast, of course, because it weighs probably an ounce or two, but so did the previous two. But at least you can cast it. You can put a little float on it and fish it like a bobber. Now you probably saw the jig and bobber footage in the video we just watched. You control it, you can cast it, bobber it. So the Spydro Cam, one of the cool things about this guy is it's water activated. You throw it in the water and it turns on, which is kind of nice. You don't have to pull a cap off and turn the switch on and off. What you do here is you just hook your line here and your leader to the back. There's your lens. And then I run a leader off that. I usually just keep one attached so I can quickly add stuff. And by the way, I will do a full video on how I get these shots, so keep an eye out for that in the future. I will tell you, all of these cameras, no matter which one you pick, they can get you good shots, but they're also a little quirky. The main reason is you're not actually holding it. You're not down there pressing buttons, looking through the viewfinder or the screen. You're sending it down on a line, a downrigger, whatever you're doing, and kind of just hoping. You're hoping that your leader length is right. And that is just trial and error. You're just gonna have to go out there, and you don't have a monitor to watch this in real time. So you go out there and you film, take it home, look at the contents on the card and go, oh, okay, well that leader needs to be shorter because I can't see, or maybe it needs to be longer because it's too close and not in focus. There's a lot of little things, a lot of little tweaks you gotta do. And ultimately, the only way to really get good at these things is just go out and do it. You're gonna have some really terrible footage, trust me. I edit through tons to get the good stuff. Another issue is depends on what lure you're using. Sometimes the lure has so much action that it's going to affect the stability of the camera. For example, I put a big K16 quick fish on one of these one time, and that plug's back here wiggling, and the camera's doing the same thing. So the footage looks like this, you know, it makes you sick. So there's a lot of stuff. Like I say, just go out and tinker with these things, play with them, and you're gonna mess up some shots for sure. And again, in the near future, I will do a full-length video on how I rig my cameras, just to give you a little place to start, and then from there you can go and mess around. Down in the description, I will put links to the GoFish and the Spydro Cam so you can take a look at where to get them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed all that. We'll look forward to seeing you soon again, and if you like what you see, feel like it, maybe hit the old subscribe or the like button, or don't. It's all cool. So see you next time.